My boys need protection, please.
Miss Hobson, we know what you did to your son. So if you go anywhere near him or Mark, your life won't be worth living inside jail or out.
What if it was some tomcat boyfriend of his mother's? And what if he's still doing it?
Joey, tell me who this man with the glasses is. You draw me another picture.
Marco, where's Joey?
Mr. Hobson is not here today.
No, Brendan, don't! Mr. Hobson, stop it! Don't do this! Just put the gun down!
I've got nothing to lose! I will do it. Now you get everyone on the bus. Now!
Mount Thomas 509 to Mount Thomas Station. Can you hear me now?
No, you're still breaking up.
Is that better?
I can't get through to Schultz. Is he there yet?
Negative, boss. I've secured the area.
St David's police are on the way. They'll help establish an inner and outer perimeter.
Schultz will be forward commander. Get him to give me a sit rep as soon as he arrives.
Roger. Established perimeters.
Any news?
PJ's just taken the bus driver to the hospital.
Is that kid okay?
As long as he hasn't got the same flu as me, he is.
The Soggies are on their way in Falcon Price too. Did that bus driver say what sort of gun Hobson had?
Nah, he was too freaked out.
We'll find him.
Police will not comment on rumours that a school kidnapping, similar to the Faraday case, has occurred in the sleepy town of Mount Thomas. We'll keep you informed as news comes to hand.
Soggies are on their way. Nothing from TOG about the bus. Still early days, of
Yes,
course.
let's hope so.
Could have been any of us.
I didn't exactly fill her with confidence when I sent her out there this morning.
A bit of a rev I wouldn't have heard of that.
Would have hurt her a damn sight less if I'd have guessed that Hobson would get off the bus in Albury and come back again for his boys.
Yes, well, in hindsight, boss.
I left Ben at the hospital. Poor kid's got the flu. He wasn't much help, I'm afraid.
I wasn't expecting a miracle.
A bad man. He said stupid things and he was mad at us.
Got that right?
Constable Dash said that we shouldn't be scared because she'd take care of us. I'm sure she will.
Cooper, what are you doing back here?
Just came in to get another battery for the portable.
No sightings, I suppose?
No, and one of the mothers has followed me and she wants to have a chat with you. She seems pretty upset.
Bad news travels fast. Look, let's get rid of this stuff, eh?
So where do you want me to take? Mount Thomas Police Constable.
Well, come on, you don't want the birthday girl to see it, do you?
Great, thank you. Boss, the Ewing's going to be here in about half an hour.
About time.
Can we put this in your office?
What's happening?
What's the matter?
Sergeant Croydon, this is Mrs. Loomis. Mrs. Loomis's daughter, Elise, is on the bus.
Mrs. Loomis?
He won't hurt the kids, will he?
Look, there's no... take those with you. No point in thinking the worst, Mrs. Loomis.
And Constable McKinley is with them.
Oh, and their teacher, Mr. Nash, well, he wouldn't let me think
We are doing everything we possibly can.
Well, what the hell's happening? Where are they?
There's a police search underway for your sister and the children, Charlie. Look, if you like, you're welcome to wait here, take a seat. But otherwise, give us your numbers if you'd rather go home.
You expect us to wait? Our kids are out there.
This isn't helping, Charlie.
All right, so let us help. Now, Mick and I live out that way. We can organise a search.
But the last thing we need is a mob of vigilante dads out there.
Problem, Sergeant Croydon?
Just bringing some of the parents up to date, sir.
When you get a moment, perhaps we could review the situation.
Right, go on, we'll keep you informed as soon as we know anything. Go on. Cooper, on your way back, keep your eye out for the bus, but don't try to be a hero, right?
When you're quite ready, Sergeant. You put Hobson on a bus.
We didn't have anything that would stick in court.
And that's all you did?
Well, we served the intervention order legally. There was nothing else we could do.
That's a matter of opinion.
Boss, excuse me,
You let him kidnap the whole school?
Didn't let him do anything.
Well, so now he's got Mark and Joey's out there. I told you and told you.
Please try and calm down.
You warned Sergeant Croydon that this might happen.
I kept telling him what Danny was like, but he wouldn't listen, even when I told him about him molesting Joey.
You also informed the sergeant that your ex-husband had just been released from jail?
Yes, but he let him go.
No, that's not quite right, sir.
Mrs. Hobson, whatever may have happened, I'm in charge now. Sergeant.
Don't let him get his hands on Joey, Inspector. Don't let him get his hands back on my baby.
Not a happy customer, Sergeant.
She's under a lot of stress. She wants to blame someone. But she's right about one thing. One of the boys is a hostage and the other one's missing. We need to find that bus.
Oh, we'll find the bus crew. But I'll be making the decision. Let's go through it again, shall we?
s05e02 here.
This is where you're meeting Joey?
Quiet! Everybody just sit tight.
I want to get off. I want to go home.
Oh, no, Katie, it's all right. We're all going to go home. See, Mr. Hobson knows that you miss your dads, just like he misses Joey.
You just keep them quiet. And you, don't you bloody move. Marco, come here. Mark, you gotta help me, okay? And back up the road, there's a sign. Koala Crossing. Joey used to put it in his drawings. You know the one?
Yeah.
Okay. That's where I told him to hide. And he'll be waiting there. Now you need to go and get him and bring him back here, okay?
What if he's not there?
He'll be there. He'll be there. Just whistle. You know the whistle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Hobson, this is crazy. Please just let these kids go.
For the last time, shut up! Come on, mate.
I'm scared.
Me too. Hey. Me too. Worst things happen at sea, eh?
Do what he says, Mark.
Come on, mate. Come on.
Now what?
We wait.
I hope they never come back.
You better hope they do, teacher.
Listen, the place that your ex-husband talked about.
Yes?
Could it have anything to do with the koalas in Joey's drawings?
I don't know. Well, could it be a koala crossing sign or...
Well, does that relate to any place that Joey might know of?
I don't know. They're out there in the bush, aren't they? I just want my sons back.
Mount Thomas 208 to Mount Thomas Station on local. I've just intercepted a school bus.
Mount Thomas Station to Mount Thomas 208. Could you repeat that, please?
Sorry, not our bus. I'll keep looking.
God. Oh, there was a koala crossing sign.
There was where?
Just near where we used to live. It was a couple of k's this side of Flat Gully.
Police are still keeping quiet, but it's obvious from the activity here today something is going on at the tiny one-teacher Flat Gully school. We can't confirm how many children are missing, but the police obviously hold fears for their safety.
Some of these kids are really sick. Come on, Danny, they're just kids like Mark and Joey. And their parents are going to be frantic. Please, let the sick kids go.
Mark should be back by now.
If they're coming back.
You know what they do to child molesters in jail? Some of them have got kids of their own. As far as they're concerned, you're a rock spider. A threat to their own kids. Lowest of the low. So they wait till you're in the showers. And they lock the doors. And they...
You're scaring the kids.
The kids. Yeah. Yeah, the kids. But they give you a hard time. I've waited a long time to get my boys back. I'm not gonna lose them now.
TOG got all the main roads blocked off, but I mean, he could have taken one of these back roads up over the range through here.
No.
Or theirs.
Why waste valuable time taking a school bus over the range?
Look, his plans all fell apart when Joey didn't turn up at school, so he's taken the school to collect Joey in the bus. I mean, then where? I mean, that man's a sailor. He could have headed for the coast.
No, he's heading inland, back to Queensland.
Finally got onto the bus company. If we're lucky, we can talk to the bus.
I bet they're not coming back.
Mecca, let's just wait and see.
They've escaped by magic. Dad?
Marco?
He's here. Joey, get on, mate.
Joey, it's all right. It's going to be all right. Joey, come on, mate. Oh, Joey. It's okay, matey. It's okay. It's only dirty down the sailor man, Joey.
Look, you've got your kids. Why don't you let the others go? They're slowing you down.
It's not that simple.
I'll be just as much use as a hostage to you.
I'm coming too.
Mr. Nash?
I have to, they're my pupils.
Can you drive a bus, Constable?
No.
Inspector Russell Price, if you're listening, Danny, you might work the situation out without anyone getting hurt.
Now how are you going to negotiate?
Shut up! Down that road. Second turn off to the left. Move! Come on, Joey. Marco, come on. Up here. Up here, mate. Up here. Oh, come on.
Mr. Hobson, that's the coast road. That is the first road they'll be watching. I know of a shortcut through the range.
Come on.
Please, I don't want anyone to get hurt.
Find it on here. You. Drive!
Mount Thomas 208 to Mount Thomas Station. No sign of the bus on the coast road.
Ask him if he's checked the dirt roads over the range.
Why would Hobson leave the highway?
Because he's a sailor and sailors head for ports.
He's lost his ticket.
Because he was in jail. Look, he's come back here to get his boys. Why? To try and get them out of the country. Now, how's he going to do that?
He's acting on impulse. He stole the gun, then the bus. He's making it up as he goes along. He doesn't know this state, so he'll stick to the main roads. Mount Thomas to Mount Thomas 208 Cooper. Continue the search along the Northern Highway.
Received that.
In the absence of any sightings, I believe Hobson may have left the area, possibly heading for Queensland. Accordingly...
Sir, I still think it's more likely he's heading for a major shipping port.
We'll get to that later, Sergeant.
Mount Thomas 208 to Mount Thomas Station. I've found the bus.
Your location, 208?
About 30 k's along the Old Ridge Road. You were right, boss. They were trying to get over the range towards the coast. Nick's on his way here now.
How are the hostages?
Well, that's the problem, sir. There's no sign of any hostages at all. Yeah, there's no indication of where they might have gone. D24 have called the dog squad in.
Any sign of them?
No, mate. A crime centre on their way.
So what's happened? They're playing the bus and they've gone into the bush.
Oh, and PJ, there's a bullet hole in the back window. Must be from that gun, the stolen gun.
Any sign of blood?
No, not there, but on the dashboard, yeah.
Oh, so the gun must have gone off when they preened. Who would have been driving?
Well, I'd say the teacher. I mean, Dash would have stayed with the kids, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Do you know Constable Dash?
Hello? Where have you been?
Hiding from everyone.
Right, why were you hiding?
Constable Dash said.
No, it's all right. We're police officers. Now, Senior Constable Schul's going to come and help you. Now, what's your name?
Elise Lumen.
We know your mum.
You girls okay? That man didn't hurt you in any way? You sure?
This is the bus in which the hostages were transported. No clues on board as to which direction they may have taken, but police confirm at least one shot has been fired. So far, there have been no reports on the physical condition of the two rescued hostages.
And did Joey's dad say where they were going?
He was mad at Macca, wasn't he?
Yeah. For making the bus crash?
He yelled at her. The gun went boom.
Gee, that would have been really scary. Well, was Joey scared of his dad?
No. Joey cuddled him.
Or was Mark scared?
No, not of him. He said it was dirty down at Sailor Man. It made Joey smile.
Oh, really? I don't think I've ever seen Joey smile.
Yes, both the girls seem fine, Mrs. Loomis. Yeah, we're as relieved to get him back as you are, believe me. Yeah, all right, thank you. Let's hope to God the others are all okay.
Boss, one of the force response unit crew have just radioed and they found Dash's hat. She must have dropped it deliberately because she left this message.
We're in a van heading north to the Are they sure of this?
Yep. They're sending the original in now with her hat.
So Falcon Price was right.
He's shifting the whole search focus. The Toggies are redeploying every car they've got.
Good on you, McKinley.
Mount Thomas Station to VKC, I repeat, in a van heading north towards the border. Is that message understood?
VKC to 150, received that.
This is Inspector Falcon Price. All units have instructions to stop and investigate any vehicle acting suspiciously. I repeat, any vehicle. I remind you, this suspect is armed and dangerous. Smart work from your probationary. At least someone's on the ball around here.
Oh, I hope she is, sir. I'm still pretty worried about her.
Yes, you'll take over here. If there are any developments, I want to be informed. We're going to take a lot of media heat on this one. I want those kids found.
Why would he take the boys back to Queensland?
Well, that's what we were hoping you could tell us.
Well, as far as I know, the only family he's got's in New Zealand.
Any old friends?
Ellie?
I don't know. Why are we wasting time like this when you should be out looking for the boys?
Look, we have plenty of police units out there
That
searching.
sicko bastard has got my sons. What more do you want to know?
The girls said that Mark and Joey didn't seem that frightened of their father. Does that surprise you?
No. Apart from anything, he is their father. And they still think that they love him. Danny is smart, Sergeant. And he is evil. He wasn't just accused of molesting Joey. He was convicted and jailed. Now, for God's sake, find my boys.
Boss, Dash's note has arrived. Right, it's a page from Dash's notebook.
We're in a van heading north to the border. Deirdre?
Now, there's no way in the world she would write Deirdre.
Well, mate, he obviously forced her to do it. It'd give us a bum steer.
They're not heading for Queensland?
I reckon his original plan was to pick up his boys and go back to his family in New Zealand.
Well, he wouldn't need a visa, would he?
No.
So we can forget the van. We don't even know if they're driving a car.
Exactly, so the note's a scam so they could find another vehicle.
Doyle, get on to Shorts, let him know what's going on.
Mount Thomas Station to Mount Thomas 200.
200 this evening.
Nick, we think Hobson's heading for the coast via the back roads. It's possible that he's looking for a vehicle from one of the surrounding farms.
Yeah, received that. Look, the dogs have picked up a trail. It seems to be a trail of lollies, smarties. They head east for 100 metres and they trail off.
Well, nothing else?
Negative.
Tom, what's this about Hobson taking the kids to Queensland?
Look, Inspector Falcon Price seems to think that it's a possibility.
You said you'd keep us informed.
Well, as soon as we know anything for sure, you will be.
Boss, Nick said the dogs found something.
What?
It's some sort of trail's been left in Smarties.
Lollies?
Magga. She's always eating them.
Leading where?
Well, nowhere specific. They said that the trail leads east for about 100 metres and then it just stops.
Is he sure it's deliberate?
Oh, Dash could have something to do with that.
Yeah, or it could be Hobson trying to give us another bum steer.
Mount Thomas 200 to Mount Thomas Station. We found what appears to be a kid's runner. It looks like it's for a 9 to 10-year-old. Looks new enough, and the laces have been cut.
Mount Thomas Station to Mount Thomas 200. I'll get crime scene to join you. Is that all you found?
Yeah, it's a start, though. The dog's picked up a scent. I'd say what's happened. Hobson's come down the creek to put the dogs off, and one of the kids has taken a tumble or something.
Where exactly are you?
Other side of the range, 2 k's down Wilkinson's Creek, heading towards the head of the valley.
Well, there are several farms out there. We'll contact them. Looking at the country, how far could they have gone?
It's pretty rough. I don't think you can move that quickly with the kids, especially if one of them's lost a shoe.
How far are you from the old mine site?
At a guess 2k.
Maggie and PJ will join you there.
I received that. Helmet, take that, mate.
Police seem to have found something important but are reluctant to comment. I'm going to follow their investigation and get up-to-date reports as they happen.
Sit down, Bob. Get down. Mount Thomas 200 to Mount Thomas Station. Boss, do you receive me? Boss, do you receive me? I think we found him. The dog picked up the scent to an old mine. If you receive me, please double-click. Please double-click. Mount Thomas 200 to Mount Thomas Station, confirming the last. We have found Hobson. He's gone to ground in an old mine. Request immediate assistance. Repeat, request immediate assistance. Get down. He's in the mine.
Dash?
I've only seen Hobson. I can't get through to the station on the radio.
Mount Thomas 501 to VKC. Confirm Hobson's in the mine, but no sign of the kids. Request backup.
Come on, girls, let's try and rest, eh?
I'm thirsty. I don't like it here. I'm scared.
I know, sweetie. At least we're nice and dry.
I'm scared too. Don't leave us.
Hey, we're not going to leave you. We're all staying together, okay?
No, don't touch it. It hurts.
I've got to have a look at it, okay? No, come on. I've got to have a look at it, Mark.
No, Daddy, don't touch it. It hurts.
Can I help?
You just stay there.
Look, I've got the first aid kit. I brought it from the bus.
Look, I'll take care of it. You and the teacher just stay there.
Mr. Hobson, I don't want to hurt him. And none of us wants any trouble.
It's really burning.
I'll be as gentle as I can, Mark.
Oh, damn.
Whoever you're meeting, you're not going to make it in time, are you?
I missed the boat. I missed the freaking boat.
So why don't you leave us here and go on alone?
I told you. I'm not leaving my boys again, ever.
Look, if you care so much about them, give yourself up.
Shut up.
His ankle's broken. So he's not going to go anywhere on this. He needs proper medical treatment.
Shut up. Just shut up.
Judging by the amount of action behind me, police have made a major breakthrough. I'll try to confirm this information with someone on the scene.
I'm cold.
Girls aren't handling this very well, are they?
Oh.
Danny, I want to move the girls further in. They need to stretch out.
Just don't try anything.
Come on, girls, come with me. We're going to play a game. Come on, up that way.
The wall, Mamaka. Just take it easy, Joey. Everything's going to be all right, okay? What? Just comforting the boy. Just sit down.
So this is going to be our little nest. And you've got to put this jacket around you to keep warm.
Are we safe here?
Yes, as long as you stay here, no matter what happens.
It's like a game.
Yes, it's like a game. Why don't we play the three little pigs? You three are the three little pigs. And we've built a nice, safe brick house so that no matter how much the big bad wolf huffs and puffs, you're going to be safe.
Safe from the bad man.
Especially safe from the bad man. You've just got to stay here.
We've got intel. There's another entrance to the mine 100 metres round to the east. It's blocked, but you might be able to find a way in.
Yeah, we'll get in. Split up the teams. You cover the front of the mine. The rest of you with me. Right.
Mount Thomas 200 to Mount Thomas Station.
Mount Thomas Station, Inspector Falcon Price here. What is your situation?
SAG deployed, sir. Just waiting on the police negotiator.
What, he's still not there?
I'm afraid not, sir.
Have you or Hasham attempted any contact with Hobson?
He's got to be kidding. Negative, sir. We don't want to rush it.
Understood, Senior. Still, the man's a convicted child molester. We can't leave him in there forever.
Hold your positions. I'll chase up the negotiator.
Received that, sir.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm all right. Don't mind me. Bloody contacts are itchy, you know. Oh. Girls okay?
Yeah, keep an eye on Joey.
Sure. You keep an eye on Mark.
Doesn't look good.
Feel how cold he is. Can't get him warmed up.
He needs a doctor. He's going into shock.
I love him. You love both of them. You think I could hurt them? My own bloody kids.
We need to worry about Mark.
That's why I'm here. Because the one thing I do know, the only thing I know, is it wasn't me who messed with Joey. Can't you bloody well see that?
All I know is what Ellie told me. And think how she feels. She's worried about her boys.
Ellie lied in court, saying she'd seen me molesting Joey.
But there was medical evidence to say he had been interfered with. Juries don't convict without evidence.
Well, that's the other thing I know. I know someone did it.
You're saying it was someone else?
In prison. In prison, I read up on it. I talked to some of the real rock spiders. They said that whoever it is had to have access to the boys while I was away at sea. There's one bloke, a lifer. He told me to look for someone, some guy hanging around Ellie all the time. That's why I came back here. I'm looking for someone wearing glasses.
Something wrong, Constable?
Mount Thomas Station to Mount Thomas 200. Give me a sit rep.
SAG is setting up another entrance, sir. PJ and Adam will take over when they've cleared the way in.
Negotiators on the way is about 5 minutes away. Do not, I repeat, do not make any moves until I give the OK.
So giving orders over the radio when you're not on site
I'm in charge here, Croydon. I advise you to remember that.
Adam.
Under control? Yeah.
Joey, come and sit with me.
He's fine with me. Right, Joe?
What are you doing? Do you want Danny to see?
See what? We have nothing to be ashamed of.
Brendan, this is crazy.
I'm a better father than that pig. I love Joey. Back off.
Mark. Marco. Come on, mate. Come on. We're gonna get you out of here. Come on. No. I'm gonna take you. No.
Right. Put Mark down. Put him down, I said, now! Now! That's better. That's much better. You talk about loving them. You don't even know the meaning of the word. Not like I do. I love Joey. In his own way, he loves me.
Brendan, give me the gun.
Tell him, Joey. Tell him. Tell your father, yes? You bastard.
That was a gunshot. Get the cars and grab the first aid kits.
Single shot only. Sounds like a rifle.
SIG Commander to team leader. Go, go, go.
Don't shoot! I'm the teacher! I'm the teacher! I have Joey! Don't shoot! I have Joey! Don't shoot! I'm coming out! Please don't move! My constable's been shot!
Put the child down!
Oh, for God's sake!
I said put the child down! That's all right, mate. He's a teacher. How'd you get out of there?
For God's sake, man, hurry! He's killing the girls!
I'll take them back to the car. They'll be safer there. Come on. You've got the wrong guy!
What do you mean? Who shot him?
Where is Brendan? He's got Joey.
Go! Doyle!
Okay, Brendan, put Joey in the back of the car.
Doyle! Maggie.
Hey, no, Brendan, he's taken the car. He's got Joey.
All right, mate, get on the blower now.
Here we are.
Are you okay? Oh, apart from the headache. What about you? No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You sure, Gromit?
Yes, I didn't get hit. Well, it sounds like you've been through a fair bit to me. Are you sure you're ready to be back at work? Oh, yeah. Come on, Maggie. Like you. I want to help find Joey. Yeah.
Falcon Price wants us out of it.
Why? It's our job.
He thinks he's got enough police units out there.
Oh, he's blaming us, is he?
He's not exactly showering us with compliments.
Has Danny Hobson been interviewed?
Not yet, not properly.
Can I speak to him?
Later, maybe. Firstly, I want to talk to him. I'll talk to you later.
Dash.
Johnny! Yes, I'm fine.
Oh, mate, you deserve a bloody medal. Here.
Get out of here.
Macca reckons you're a hero. I was worried she was going to do something and get you all killed.
No, she was pretty well behaved most of the time.
She reminds me of you, you know.
Don't wish that on her. She's going to be a lot smarter than I am.
Oh, mate, if she turns out half as good as you, she'll do us. Oh, God.
Oh. Come on, cut it out. They're going to think we like each other.
I'll see it.
You still haven't found him.
We're combing the area. All the roadblocks are still in place. He's going to be pretty visible with Joey.
Joey?
Interview suspended at 17:20 for Mr. Hobson to compose himself. Look, he wouldn't go to all that trouble to hurt the boy.
Oh, wouldn't he? Joey's about the only one who can prove he's the child molester.
Well, from what Constable McKinley said, sir, Mr. Nash has strong affection for the boy.
Oh, yeah. Some kind of affection.
I know what you're thinking, sir, and I agree with your sentiments. You asked the question, though, and I'd say it's some reason to hope the boy won't come to harm.
Harm? He's molested my son, and I suppose you're going to charge me.
Oh, you are facing grave charges, Mr. Hobson. Kidnapping, false imprisonment, serious firearms and assault offences.
And while I'm lying here, he's out there with my boy.
Go find him now.
There's no justice in this world.
Mate, you want justice? You don't kidnap other people's children.
I did 18 months for a crime I didn't commit. Thanks to your school teacher and my silly bitch of a wife.
I've got nothing to say. Danny said you lied. Don't believe him. You lied in court. Didn't you? Why? I had to. They said I had to. Ellie, who told you? My lawyer. He said otherwise he couldn't prove it. And it would just keep happening to Joey.
So you lied under oath. You do realise that?
Yes, I know I can be charged with perjury. You owe Danny an apology. You see, I met Brendan when I was in Townsville. When Danny was at sea. He got a transfer to the school down here, so I followed him down. I never thought... I mean... He loved those children. He was gentle and thoughtful. So different to Danny. He was the last one you would suspect.
But that's exactly it, Ellie. They can be so charming and manipulative, and it's all just to get at the kids.
He encouraged Mark to study guitar. I used to look forward to taking him to the lessons. And Brendan would stay at home with Joey.
No, we're moving north. The bush is pretty thick in here. Visibility isn't good. Air 490 can't help at this stage. The infrared will be picking up anyone that's on the ground. Please advise any sightings.
I made a mistake, Danny.
Tell me about it. Right under your nose, bastard. I hope you're proud of yourself. And I hope to God you never knew what was happening.
Of course I didn't. How do you think I must feel knowing that I put Joey through that? Look. I'm here to say I'm sorry.
Bit late.
I don't think we have much more to say to each other.
Wait a minute. You look at me. You look at me. You come here. Whether I'm in jail or wherever I am, I want to see my boys. Okay? Okay?
Yes. Okay.
We need more units on the ground out here, sir.
Roger 200, will do. Hashem, Doyle?
Take the four-wheel drive.
Max?
What about me?
Are you sure you're up to this?
Yes, I'm fine. Please?
Go on.
I'll radio Nick, let him know you're coming.
Thanks, boss.
It is believed police have found the getaway car and have called in new technology to help locate the escapee and his hostage. FLIR, forward-looking infrared radar, is thermal imaging equipment which can apparently pick up body heat of people hiding in thick cover. If it's breathing, they can find it.
Nick, it's picked up something in a thick scrub to your left. You're the closest.
Right, received that. Cover me. Joey, this is Nick.
Please don't move! Don't move!
Come on, you all right?
Now, I know it's here, so... Oh, here it is.
Joey! Joey! Darling, are you all right? Let me see. Can I take him home?
Of course you can. We'll pick him up tomorrow.
Well, mate. You better get him out of here before we just pull him rotten.
Thank you.
See you, Joey.
Come
You used him, Mr. Nash. You used a little boy.
You don't know anything.
Well, we know you liked having control, but you're about to lose that control. How long do you reckon he'll get, Senior?
Oh, kidnapping, attempted murder, pedophilia. I'd say he'll be gone a long time, Mr. Nash.
I say he'll hate it in jail.
Yeah, I reckon he'll do it real hard. You know what else, mate? I hope the judge can fix it. So you share your cell with Danny Hobson.
And now, as the day draws to its close, so does the Mount Thomas school hostage drama. With 2 men under arrest and all the children safely returned to their parents, things have turned out much better than could have been expected only hours ago. Now Mount Thomas can go back to sleep.
You know what makes me mad?
Idiots.
People who want your help and don't bother to tell you the whole truth. Ellie Winslow?
If she would have told us about the school teacher, we could have figured it out a lot earlier, you know.
Yeah, so might the Queensland Police.
Tell that to the innocent bloke she had locked up.
And Joey. Do you think he's going to talk again?
Well, he starts counselling tomorrow, so we just have to wait and hope, really.
McKinley, my office, please, now.
What's this?
What is
Surprise!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Now you tell me.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Tess, go on. Hang on, all right, I'll... Wait.
What? Haven't you ever seen anyone lose it before?
The shakes, we call it.
Oh, is that what we call it?
There are other names. Stress, delayed shock, nervous exhaustion.
What's worse than feeling incredibly embarrassed about it?
Congratulations, Constable McKinley.
I don't know if I'm up to it.
I had this uncle once who used to love wearing his uniform. He had this little ditty about it. It was the uniform that took the best. Sounding bit I remember. I was just a kid. I think wearing his uniform made him feel better, you know?
Does it make you feel better?
Sometimes. How about you?
It helps.